today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin,
two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilkinson. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. James has got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. On now is the Packers punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught. Cooper. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll run on first down. Wilkinson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll go with the option, coming right. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's James. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, he lost the football. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Orr. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle they go. Wilkinson. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkinson. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. 2nd and 9 now. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Up the middle they go. Wilkinson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Right back to him on first down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Nine yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Lions at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Todd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 8. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's man. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cooper. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Todd. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll drop to throw. Caught on the slant. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. They'll try the left side. It's Bailey, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Flush to his right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Wilkinson. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They'll set up to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's man. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Second and 4. He finds his man, complete. That's man. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On third down, Bailey, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's James. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a give right side. Wilkinson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. Taken in at the 3. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bailey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's man. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3. Over the middle, complete. It's Todd. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's man. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Todd. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Bailey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Touchdown! From 3 yards out as they have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wade. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. On 2nd down now, Wilkinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Steps away to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Time for another look at this Lions offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue. Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Alexander. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's man. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alexander. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a throw here, hauled in. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Up the middle they go. Wilkinson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Second and 6. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll run on the draw. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. James has got it. Complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now remember all touchdowns. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
On first down, it's Bailey. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere. The most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser.
Thursday, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Schmidt. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Vikings send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking on the midfield logo.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Armstrong.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Up the middle they go. Dickens. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Looking to throw. Armstrong. Flushed out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Let's go, let's go.
The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Little. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
The Lions at 9-5 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll run on first down. Dickens. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
From the gun on third down, Armstrong.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. Armstrong. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Armstrong. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, it's Little.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Little. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. The Lions offense set to take over. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
On 3rd down, it's Little, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gates, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a give right side. It's Little, and he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Up the middle they go. Little. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. They'll set up a throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there, it was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Right back to him on 1st down.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Looking to throw. Armstrong. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
On 1st and 10, Armstrong buying time to his left. 20.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Back to throw. Armstrong forced out to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Armstrong. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Operating from the gun. Armstrong escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Armstrong. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
He'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Schmidt. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He finds his man complete. That's Owens.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
On 2nd down now, Dickens. And he'll get this up to about the 40. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Throwing on 1st down. Armstrong. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Dickens. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off play action. Armstrong. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Armstrong. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Now a give, right side. Dickens. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
They'll try again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal. Looking to throw. Armstrong. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Throwing to start the drive. Armstrong. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun. Armstrong. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. The Vikings send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st down, Armstrong. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Armstrong. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Owens.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Little. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. One quarter remains here in Week 16.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 7. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle they go. Gates into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
To throw on 2nd down, Armstrong. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Hard throw, incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. He's got his man, Gates. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's a throw. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in...
And he coughed it up! And they take over, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Armstrong.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
To throw on 2nd down, Armstrong.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Off the play fake, Armstrong. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On second down, Dickens. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there, with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there,
with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd and 4. Escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one, were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's real.